With legacy, you're going to hear no kids can compete with a professional firm.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely ludicrous. And what is needed, and Mr. Rashid really does know. It's a shame that he's on the other side of this, but
I'm on the city's side.
excuse me. You need
got your votes.
Involved. No one asked the students in the 5th grade to teach the students in the 3rd grade and bypass the professionals. You need professionals. The role for the schools is to produce what they do. A mock trial team, which has been winning year in, year out. The football team, the basketball team. That is really my proposal to the schools years ago. Okay? And years ago, right here in East Cleveland, my company schooled at-risk students. Some of them were from Shaw High School, but they were from all over Cuyahoga County. They were bused here on county buses to Legacy Communications, where I taught them to produce music videos, which was what they told me they were interested in. Those children were amazing. The thing is, I'm not against our children. I'm the greatest advocate for our children. I think it's a shame that the schools are last place in the state of Ohio. I'm the one who comes and talks about that here, right here at the council meetings. But on this proposal, the thing is that the schools produce what they produce and turn that into the council. And if Legacy is the contractor, Legacy will air it according to the outline that you all have had for now 6 months.
In closing this out,
if there's any questions of me, please ask.
at some point, would you be willing to sit down with the school,
There's the 3 votes.
work
1,
with
2, 3.
something so that we can get them in here to get the education
Well,
of the students? Would you be willing to sit down and have that conversation?
Here's the answer. The clear answer is that the school, see, there's no timeline. They've not handed you a proposal. I mean, come on, I've never seen.
Answer the question.
Well, I will, but the thing in here is that what we need to do is get from the schools what they produce, and then it'll be aired. But you need professionals doing that role.
You're not a
So in that
professional.
STEM lab, that's what they would be able to produce in that?
These people have given you nothing but some talk. But some talk. They've not presented a proposal.
He's dogging us. He's dogging the people. He's dogging everybody now.
So this is more,
Would you be willing to sit down with the schools so that we can bring the students in here and get them educated, acclimated to
Oh,
doing
come on.
Come on. Perhaps the students can come and watch. We would be here as a professional.
He's not a
firm.
professional.
If you bring more equipment in, it's going to take more seating up in the room.
He's not a professional.
It's your call. I'm willing to work with
not a
anyone, but I'm not hired. I'm not hired by the schools to do anything.
As long as you're willing to have that conversation,
Absolutely.
please.
so obviously I see this as a tug of war, political tug of
It
war,
is a political.
basically. And I'm not privy to a lot of what's going on, but in the best interest of the city, we do need to have,
Go
you
ahead and
know,
vote on it.
factual information put out there. And we do need to engage the children so they can have, so I'm not getting any kind of timeline or anything from.
I make a motion.
All right, here you go.
I make a motion that we
Thank you.
table.
That'll end the discussion. That'll end the discussion on that.
I move that we place in city committee.
There's a motion on the floor already. Motion has been seconded. Council Clerk, Council
seconded.
would you call the roll, please?
I didn't make the motion.
Would you call the roll, please?
Council
No, you
Markey,
can't.
No.
Council
Nay.
Thomas,
Nay.
Council Graham,
Thank you.
Council King,
Yay.
Council Wheeler.
It's announced that it failed.
It's failed.
It failed.
It failed.
Thank you.
Moving right along, let's get on with this.
So we can move forward with it, okay? All right. Let's move forward. Come on, we got a lot to get to. Okay.
I would like to move to.
No. Let's move on, Mr. Chairman.
I'm now passing the gavel back to the Council President.
house.
So, you know,
Next on the agenda, 0616.
uh, 06, I'm sorry.
0616, would you please read that?
0616, a resolution authorizing the mayor to transfer to Anthony Shaw a parcel of vacant land held by the city as part of its land reutilization program and located at 1560 Belmar, East Cleveland, Ohio, 44112. Permanent parcel number 672-27-101 at a total cost of $100 pursuant to the city's land reutilization side lot program requested by Mayor Gary Norton Jr. and sponsored by Council President Thomas J. Wheeler.
Council President, this is your sponsorship, at your pleasure.
I move, pass resolution 0616.
I second the motion.
It's been moved and properly second. Please call the roll. Please, is there any discussion on 0616?
No, let's move on.
No discussion. Would you please call the roll?
Council Martin,
Yay.
Council Thomas,
Yay.
Council Graham,
Yay.
Council King,
Yay.
Council Wheeler.
Yeah.
Passes.
0616 passes. Next is resolution 07-16.
Resolution 0716, a resolution authorizing the mayor to transfer to Jimmy L. Pope at a cost of $200 a parcel of vacant land held by the city as part of its land reutilization program and located at 1884 Roslyn, East Cleveland, Ohio, 44112. Permanent parcel number 672-16-022. Requested by Mayor Gary Norton Jr., sponsored by Council President Thomas J. Wheeler.
Council President, this is your name. It is a pleasure.
I'd like to move that we pass vote on resolution 0716.
It's been moved and properly second. Any discussion on this?
Yeah, I went and checked out these parcels. I also talked to some of the people who were getting them. And in this one, I know that he has plans to, I made some notes here. This is the Jimmy Pope one? Okay. He has plans to either fix the property or tear it down. I think he said it costs about, if it's over $50,000, he have to tear it down. And he has a property in that Forest Hill area that he maintains. So he's moving forward. I do have one question I see down during here. I just want to know, for my information, is how does he arise? I looked through a bunch of stuff the guy gave me. Some of it I can understand. How do you arrive at the $200 on this particular property, and most of the other ones are $100 or $1,000? And I just want to ask him that question while he's here. Can I? Yes, I can. Well, why would he be here then? You know, and then we can get through the other ones. I need to ask him that. Okay.
Mr. Durham,
Yeah.
would you please step forward?
Okay. How are you this evening, sir?
How are you?
Okay.
Council President and board members.
Okay.
Good question. Without taking you through
Just
the appraisal
the key
process,
things we need to know. Okay.
there's the key things you need to know when I go out to appraise property. I've been appraising since 1963.
Okay.
I'm also an instructor, a national instructor for USPAP, which is Uniform Standards of Professional Appraisal Practice. We have certain rules and regulations that we have to follow. One of the things that the key thing in East Cleveland I follow is what's called the highest and best use. of the property, the highest and best use. And they have 4 basic questions in highest and best use. One, is it legally permissible? Legally permissible by the city. Is it physically possible? Is the second one. The third one, is it financially feasible? And maximum productivity. I looked at the property, and all properties that I look at in East Cleveland, I think of, is it legally permissible, which is a single-family residential zoning that you have. Next, we go with physically possible.
Okay.
But what we're mostly looking at, financially feasible. Is it financially feasible for the city to continue to pay the cost and have the liability of properties that aren't producing, that aren't maximum, that doesn't have maximum productivity in the city? And by looking at this, I make a decision. The decision would be is to sell the property, get, if it's nothing, whatever you get for the property, now the property becomes productive. And the liability is off of the city. Someone falls, or someone is raped or killed on that property, the city is responsible. At the time I went out on that property, that particular property, it was open, vacant, and vandalized. So this is a lot of a liability on the city of East Cleveland. For that, we came up with looking at other properties in the area and what they were selling for, and we do a match, so to speak, and we came up with that figure.
Thank you. And one last question, and then I'm through. Between the area of Lakeview and Superior going east, the University Circle adjacent to that at Lakeview, and this is just a question I need to ask you for information. If University Circle is landlocked there, with Paneras and Barnes and Noble and all like that, and if you ride down there, things are being torn down left and right now. Do you see the potential as an appraiser of the properties in that area, especially on Euclid, not on Roslyn, going up from an appraisal standpoint?
I'll tell you something, if I could see those types of things, you know, I wouldn't be here. Now, what I can tell you is an appraisal is what is seen on any one given day.
So it changes.
It changes. So the day I do the appraisal, I take all the things into consideration on that day and make a value, effective date of that day.
Okay.
Thank you. Any other questions? Did you have a comment?
Yes.
Okay, please go right ahead.
Mr. Durham, I know you will
Thank you.
defer for that.
Thank you, Mr. Jordan.
Thank you.
Mr. Vice President, I concur with the request to award Mr. Pope. Mr. Pope has been in the city of East Cleveland for many years. Mr. Pope owns several properties, and one of the properties that he owns sits on Terrace. And if you go up there, you would see how manicured his area is. He has a wrought iron fence around the whole perimeter of his property. He has enough property on that, enough space on that property to put a gazelle, if I'm correct. He's got it sitting there. I've not seen one in this area, but he is. And he is very unique about his property. So I am definitely in favor of passing his property.
Okay, let's move on. Okay.
Okay, please call the roll.
Council Martin?
Yay.
Council Thomas?
Yay.
Council Graham?
Yay.
Council King?
Yay.
Council Wheeler?
Yeah.
Passes.
Resolution 07-16 passes. Resolution 08-16.
Resolution 8-16. A resolution authorizing the mayor to transfer to Anthony Shaw a parcel of vacant land held by the city as part of its land reutilization program and located at 1753 Noble Road, East Cleveland, Ohio, 44112. Permanent parcel number 673-01-020 at a total cost of $100 pursuant to the city's land reutilization side lot program requested by Mayor Gary Norton Jr., sponsored by Council President Thomas J. Wheeler.
Council President, 0816, as your name, what's your pleasure?
I'd like to move on 0816.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second. Is there any discussion?
Yeah, I went and took a look at that property the other day. It's two two-family houses in between the property. There was a truck parked on it. It was somewhat maintained. Just looked like they were parking trucks. I tried to, and some of the people, when we get to, I talked to them, I was able to talk to them. I rang the doorbell on both sides and nobody came. So I did take a look at it, so we can move on. All right.
Would you call the roll, please?
Council Martin?
Yay.
Council Thomas?
Yay.
Council Graham?
Yes.
Council King?
Yeah.
Council President Wheeler?
Yeah.
Resolution 816 passes.
Moving right along, Resolution 09-16.
Resolution 916, a resolution authorizing the mayor to transfer to Anthony Shaw a parcel of vacant land held by the city as part of its land reutilization program and located at 14,600 Shaw, East Cleveland, Ohio, 44112. Permanent parcel number 67-11-022 at a total cost of $100 pursuant to the city's land reutilization side lot program requested by Mayor Gary Norton Jr., sponsored by Council President Thomas J. Wheeler.
Honorable Council President, what is your name? What is your pleasure?
I'd like for us to move on, take action on 09-16.
Been moved and properly second. Is there any discussion?
14600 Shaw. I did talk with the people there, and the lady told me that her mother owned the property and that they lived in Lake County. And I looked at the property that they're trying to get, and they're maintaining it, and she said they had plans. But what kind of caught my attention, and that's not going to hold up the process, is the fact that they own the property, but they don't live on the property.
No, that's incorrect.
Okay.
That's incorrect. I actually am in contact with them every day, only because of my job. So there are individuals living in there with the last name Pagan.
Yeah, Pagan, but the lady, I talked to a light-skinned lady. I'm just telling you, I talked to her the other day. And she said that they lived in Lake County. This is what she told me. She said her mother and them own the property. And I asked her what were they planning on doing, and she said that they've been waiting to see what we're going to do. And she said that they were going to maintain it, and they had some plans that she said it had been a while.
And that's also, by the way, the same family that took over a property on Woolworth, a house, and rehabbed it. And so this family's kind of active in trying to rehab the properties. It's family, multiple family members.
I'm not arguing. My question is philosophically. I guess you don't have to live on the property. You just own it and you just maintain it. Is that?
There's the house the dwelling that's next to that lot. It's adjacent to it, and the Pagan family, some live there. Maybe not specifically who you spoke with.
Okay.
And also on Woodworth and other houses as well.
All right, let's move on.
Without any further discussion, would you call the roll, please?
Council Martin?
Yay.
Council Thomas?
Yay.
Council Graham?
Yay.
Council King?
Yay.
Council President Wheeler?
Yay.
Resolution 916 passes.
Thank you. Resolution 10-16.
Resolution 10-16. A resolution authorizing the mayor to transfer to Stephen Ponticos at a cost of $1,000 a parcel of vacant land held by the city as part of its land reutilization program and located at 14042 Superior, East Cleveland, Ohio 44112. Permanent parcel number 672-27-021, requested by Mayor Gary Norton Jr., sponsored by Council President Thomas J. Wheeler.
Council President, this resolution bears your name. What is your pleasure?
Then we move on, resolution number 1016.
I second that motion.
It's been moved and properly second. Is there any discussion?
Yes, I went and looked at all the properties there. And Mr. Ponticos is maintaining the area, he's cutting the grass. I spoke with him about it. He has plans, he owns property there that he's maintaining adequately. So, and this is different from the 100, this one is $1,000, which is more to my liking. So I'm fine. Okay, all right. Okay.
Your homework.
Yes.
Right.
So let's move on.
Any further discussion?
No further discussion.
By the way, Councilman Martin, did you come up with any prices?
If I can get more, you know, I'll go that way. 1,005.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. But you asked me, I told you I was going to do my homework on this, and I'm waiting to get to you, Dr. English. But let's move forward. It's fine. Okay.
Would you call the roll, please?
Councilman Martin?
Yay.
Councilman Thomas?
Yay.
Councilwoman Graham?
Yay.
Councilman King?
Yay.
Council President Wheeler?
Yay.
Resolution number 1016 passes.
Okay. Moving right along. Resolution 11-16.
Resolution 11-16, a resolution authorizing the mayor to transfer to Stephen Ponticos at a cost of $1,000 a parcel of vacant land held by the city as part of its land reutilization program and located at 1520 Belmar, East Cleveland, Ohio 44112. Permanent parcel number 672-27-111, requested by Mayor Gary Norton Jr., sponsored by Council President Thomas J. Wheeler.
Council President, you're sponsoring this one. What is your pleasure?
Move that we move forward on resolution number 16.
I second the motion.
It's been moved and properly second. Any further discussion?
No.
Being no discussion, Council Lady, would you please call the roll?
Councilman Martin?
Yay.
Councilwoman Thomas?
Yay.
Councilwoman Graham?
Yay.
Councilman King?
Yay.
Council President Wheeler?
Yay.
Resolution 11-16 passes.
Next up, Resolution 12-16.
Resolution 12-16, a resolution authorizing the mayor to transfer to Stephen Ponticos at a cost of $1,000 a parcel of vacant land held by the city as part of its land reutilization program and located at 14048 Superior, East Cleveland, Ohio 44112. Permanent parcel number 672-27-111, 12-022, requested by Mayor Gary Norton Jr., sponsored by Council President Thomas J. Wheeler.
Honorable Council President, this bears your signature. What is your pleasure?
So move on resolution number 12-16.
I second that motion.
It's been moved and properly seconded. Is there any discussion on this resolution?
No.
Seeing no discussion, Council A, would you please call the roll?
Resolution 12-16. Councilman Martin.
Yes.
Councilwoman Thomas.
Yay.
Yeah.
Councilwoman Graham.
Yay.
Councilman King.
Yay.
Council President Wheeler.
Yay.
Resolution 12-16 passes.
Here comes the one. Waiting on it.
I am too. And not last. Did you do your homework on this
Oh,
one?
absolutely.
I'll pass the resolution.
You gonna get that one?
No,
Give me a second.
We on
Resolution 13-16.